We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez, 173 centimeters tall, with a reach of 179. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking.
So here comes Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated at 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
All right, I went over.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe tipped the scales at 100. It's no wonder they... Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny skies.
All right, I'm so giddy, so excited.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. Couldn't land that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tom. They're on fire in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. How about that time count? Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. Joe Calzaghe just went down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take a round off.
And there's the bell for round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Oh man, you got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout with that.
Come on. You let him back in.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Caught him. And he misses with that straight left. Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Whoa, wait a minute! Joe Calzaghe just got rocked! Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta...
And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter shot. Missing with the left hook. Oh my goodness, Johnny! And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Good one. That uppercut doesn't get through. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The pride of Wales in some real trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's...
Get your boxing back together.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with the uppercut. And it's lights out! That will do it! What a knockout win! And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you all right? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
I went over. Let's go.
And again. Took up. Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Do your business.
Jab, 1, 2. 1, 2. Now stick them up on the end.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Good work. Take the count, don't jump up. Up you get, up you get.
Time out!
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this, you better...
And box.
mistakes. Make him miss. Make him pay. That's it. When he comes at you, he throws the jab. Slip, left hook. Just be smart. Be smart and counter him. Stick that jab on him.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Let's do it.
Roll the left hook. Roll right hand. Good. Roll. Come back.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Back.
Counter with that left hook.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Have you got complacent? The fight's...
Let's do it.
Jab up, jab down. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Do you still want to fight? And time.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work.
Do your business.
What you doing? Come on, get your head fixed up. Come on, be smart. Mate, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. He's winning this round.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box.
And box. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
I'm Todd Grisham, and there is a Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmidt, the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world. Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight.
And there's the bell to start round one. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That hook just can't find the target. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He threw the hook, didn't land. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Whoa, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Punch, counter punch. That punch lands. Catch and shoot. You can't make a mistake at the... A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I love that. The jab's slick.
Switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
Shots keeps.
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. The perfect counter lands. They better start respecting each other's punching power. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make him walk into a shot.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. They both want the knockout. That counter punch caught him clean. That jab misses. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Which fighter will say no mas? Throws the jab but does not score. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be this.
Calm yourself back, come on.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. Good punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Joe Louis, inch. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Good counter punching. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. perfect counter shot. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
When you go out there, just take great round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. Beautiful counter punch. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Caught him. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. So it's plan B time after being... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take any more. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your glove.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Incredible work rate. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still
out there and switch on. Get this boxing.
on to the 6th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like...
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.